A powerful storm system that will be sliding by for some over the next few days. Take a look at this. This is a different map showing kind of the spin, the available spin in the atmosphere. I don't want to break that down too much further, but it's going to be this sector in here north of the Caribbean, and the worst weather potential will be south of Canada right into near the Tennessee River Valley, parts of the east coast of the United States over the next 2 days with a tornado threat. I want to show you that tornado threat just ahead. Here's what's going on. You have a complex of rain and storms here in the middle of the U.S., warm weather, and we've been heating up across the Caribbean, right? So a lot of warm energy lifting to the north. Back behind this, still a bit of a chill as we work our way coming out of Canada into the northern United States. That clash of air masses, that is what is making for a significant storm system rolling across, and that gives the setup for severe weather. Now, zooming down through the Caribbean, I've been watching a few blobs of rain and storms. Panama, Costa Rica from overnight and this morning, and a couple very isolated showers. You may have picked up one or two overnight while you were sleeping in Dominica, back towards St. Lucia, and over toward Barbados. And I'm going to zoom down in just a moment. Back to that severe weather threat. This here is looking specifically at the tornado threat for today. So you're looking at anywhere from Illinois, Indiana, back through parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, and then swinging back toward Mississippi, where there is a risk of a tornado as we go throughout the day today, and then again tomorrow. Tomorrow, this energy shifts more to the east, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and then right back through Alabama, northern panhandle of Florida. Now, the Bahamas, most of this energy will be staying just to the north, but on Monday, a severe weather threat will be back toward the southeast United States and the mid-Atlantic with this powerful system moving in. So let me show you out on time what's going on. I mentioned that warm weather, hot weather for a lot of us, and that is feeding into this system. This is later today. Colder air back behind it, the clash of air masses. So right in here, as we get into late today, watch as I put this into motion. We'll see that flare up of storms right in through here, right there, as we get into this evening and early tonight. And then by tomorrow, as this moves off toward the southeast United States and the mid-Atlantic, there's that severe weather threat right in there. There's the rain just to the north of the Bahamas. We'll get clipped by some rain, but most of it will stay to the north and then back to the west. Watching this in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, back toward Canada, another system rolling in over toward California as well. That'll be diving by for the week ahead. So looking deeper into the week to show you what's next, here we are in the Caribbean, here we are in the Great Lakes, and another system very similar to what we're seeing today. So as this evolves deeper into the week, there may be another system that will bring a repeat threat of severe weather later in the week to some of the same spots. Now for today, with that energy to the north, hit or miss showers, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and Haiti. A little bit more Guyana and Suriname. That's going to build the next couple days and still scattered about, as I was just showing you, parts of Colombia, Panama, and Costa Rica. Now this is our Monday, and you see a hit or miss shower storm, Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Suriname, some of that rain is going to build, and then to the north, the Bahamas. Most of the rain with this powerful system stays to the north, and that will clip by Bermuda. I'll show you that in just a second. And then on Tuesday, that easterly flow with us, so hit or miss showers, a little bit more Guatemala and El Salvador. We can see that rain chance picking up throughout the week, and some of that scattered areas of rain from Suriname and Guyana just kind of hanging around. So we'll see how close that gets to parts of Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago for the week ahead. Lots to cover as we get into the upcoming week. Now, here are the Bahamas, Bermuda here, Atlantic region of Canada. Here's some of the snow as you get over toward Quebec, and then lifting over toward Newfoundland as we work our way into tomorrow. There's that severe weather threat, Virginia back toward the panhandle of Florida, and there's Bermuda. Once we get into Tuesday, late in the day, Tuesday and Tuesday night, we'll see a shot of some rain for Bermuda, again, still to the north of the Bahamas. And then on the backside of this, some snow showers possible over toward New Brunswick, watching out for some rain that will be possible on Tuesday in Newfoundland. And then look over toward Minnesota and Iowa, watching that next system building that will be rolling across the U.S. Now, as far as the seas go, the Atlantic waters are elevated. They're on the choppier side, and they're going to be building the next few days. Atlantic passageways, be careful with those, watching that near the Bahamas as well. And then with this system that will be rolling off the coast of the United States near Bermuda, elevated seas, Bermuda up toward the Atlantic region of Canada once we work our way Tuesday into Wednesday. As far as rain totals go, Freeport, we're going to be right on the edge of it, right? Most of it is to the north as this system moves in, so the rain total is not too high. But Haiti and the Dominican Republic, especially over toward the DR, we may get a couple thunderstorms that drop a couple inches of rain or 50 millimeters of rain. Jamaica, our rain chance scattered about. We may catch a few showers, maybe a couple for us in the Cayman Islands. Puerto Rico, U.S. and British Virgin Islands, hit or miss shower. Guadeloupe over toward Dominica. Again, if we get some rain, rain total's not too high. Deeper into the week, though, I'll be watching near Trinidad. Now, still a slight chance of a shower. St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent, the Grenadines this morning. Not a lot in Grenada, but some of this rain from Suriname will kind of shift a little bit more toward the west as we go throughout the week. So I'll be monitoring that for the week ahead. Hit or miss over toward, as you get south in Colombia, better chance of rain, but hit or miss much of Central America. Mainly dry Mexico City through Texas, with a lot of that energy over toward the southeast U.S., where there could be several inches of rain with those downpours and that severe weather threat over the next 2 days. So 40% chance of some spotty showers possible in Jamaica. Rain chance only 20 to 30% in the Cayman Islands, 20 to 30% chance in Trinidad, but we'll be watching down to the south throughout the week to see how much moisture will be feeding up to the north. Hit or miss shower today in Barbados and St. Lucia. There'll be a couple isolated ones around like we had from overnight, but the rain chance not too high. And just a 20% chance in Grenada. We're mainly dry over the next few days. Same thing, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our rain chance stays low. About a 40% chance of a spotty shower today in Martinique and a 40% chance the next 2 days in Dominica. We did have some showers nearby from overnight. 30 to 40% chance in Guadeloupe. Rain chance low today in Antigua and Barbuda, but a better chance of a passing shower tomorrow. Would not be a washout. St. Kitts and Nevis and Montserrat, rain chance 40% for tomorrow. About a 30% chance in Anguilla and St. Bart's. 30 to 40% chance St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Rain chance today in Puerto Rico 40%. May get a couple thunderstorms. A 30% chance over the next 2 days, U.S. and British Virgin Islands. Rain chance about 40% of the Bahamas, favoring the northern Bahamas with these fronts that will be passing by. Turks and Caicos, rain chance 20 to 30%, but scattered thunderstorms possible across the Dominican Republic, and about a 30 to about 40% chance in Haiti as we get into the week ahead. Belize, our rain chance stays on the low side, only a 20% chance. 20% chance in Aruba and Curacao, mainly dry over the next few days. Can't rule out a spotty shower. Rain chance a little higher tomorrow and Tuesday in Guyana, and you see that rain chance on the elevated side in Suriname. That's the rain we'll be watching as we get into the week ahead. Scattered areas of rain and storms possible across Cuba, not for all of us. In a 50% chance Costa Rica and Panama, 30% chance across Nicaragua, only a 20% chance as we work our way back toward Honduras. As we get toward Guatemala and El Salvador, as I showed you a couple minutes ago, see Monday and Tuesday, the rain chance is going to be a little higher. Some scattered areas of rain around Mexico City where you're dry, mainly dry across the Yucatan Peninsula. Northern Colombia are mainly dry, but I showed you just to the south, away from the water, the rain chance is higher. 30% chance in northern Venezuela. In late in the day on Tuesday night, we get a better chance of rain in Bermuda. So powerful systems working across the U.S. again the next couple of days, and then as we work our way deeper into the week, most of that staying to the north, tracking some of those areas of rain spotty across the Caribbean, and still monitoring that earthquake activity. There's been a little uptick in that in the Caribbean over the last couple of weeks. I'll keep an eye on that. Have a wonderful day ahead.